Yo guys, we're back for another episode of our One Club Hero on FIFA 18. Starting today's episode off with a game against Morecambe in the league. As you see here, we've scored 3 goals in our last 3 games, which is quite good really, being as 2 of them was like competitive games as in the league and cup, and the other one was the pre-season friendlies in the final. So I think we're on a good run of form at the moment. Got hit the ground running at this club as we're trying to push on, try and hopefully get promotion this season with Lincoln. As we come forward for the first attack of the game, trying to knock the ball around, try and be that sort of target man, the playmaker, everything rolled into one at this point. As they get the cross in, it was I thought that we'd messed up the opportunity there, but somehow my player the player gets brought down in the area, and it goes down for a penalty. I, to be honest, didn't see where the penalty actually came from. I don't see how it was him to give away the penalty, being as the other guy booted him in the leg, tried to clear it. But we do get the penalty, and it is us to step up to take the penalty. As you see, we smash it in the top left corner, and it's the first penalty we've scored in this career, and also the first one of our career altogether. And it came only 3 games into the league season. Well, technically 2 league games, but still. And the fact that we've been chosen to take the penalties is even better, really, being as we've just put that one in the back of the net, which it was a brilliant penalty, to be honest. And I'm still baffled how they gave that penalty, but at the end of the day I can't complain, because that's our 2nd goal in the league in 2 games, and it does put us 1-0 up in this match. As you see, for the next clip, they come forward on the ball, they whip the ball in. It was a brilliant ball, and I don't know, he should have done a hell of a lot better there. Wildig should have put the ball in the back of the net there, because that ball was absolutely put on a platter for him there, and he smashes it just wide of the post. Probably should have done a hell of a lot better there, but luckily for us he couldn't put it in the back of the net, and we come forward on another attack. As you see here, they come forward on the attack here, and I don't know how we missed that, honestly. He should have done a hell of a lot better. He's put the ball wide of the post. He should have put that in top bins, but he couldn't. And we come into the second half here, going on the attack again. As you see, we pull back a little bit and fire one into the top left corner. Absolute brilliant finish there. It's a 2nd goal of the game, and the 2nd goal of the game for Lincoln as well, to make it 2-0 in this match. Absolutely getting off to a flying start in the league. 2 games and 3 goals so far now. As you see, putting the ball very nicely into the back of the net there. A wonderful finish into the top left corner. Just like the first goal really, but even though that was a penalty, it was pretty much the same place. And it makes it the 2nd goal for the season, goal for the game, and 3rd goal for the season so far. As we come forward again on the ball, just trying to tear this team apart at this point. I was open, I was calling for the ball, but Arnold did not need me. He fires an absolute wonder strike into the top right corner there. Absolute unbelievable finish. I kept calling for the ball when we passed it off after we got into some space. He didn't want to give the ball up and fires it into the top right corner with an absolute sublime finish to make it 3-0 now in this game. Absolutely killing this match. It was a wonderful finish, you see there. He finds the top corner, absolutely pin perfect there to make it 3-0. And this game couldn't have been going much better at this point. Nathan Arnold banging himself a goal, and that means we've got 2 goals and an assist in this game so far. But they come forward on an attack of their own there. They split the defence, and honestly, I don't know why he took the shot there. He could have easily passed it through the defence, and they probably would have been in on goal and maybe even scored. but they fluff that chance and we come forward for another attack. Here they nearly lose the ball, but it does get put out wide to us, who whip the ball in, but unluckily the defence get it clear. But we do get a corner as we headed the ball towards goal, but unluckily couldn't get it on target. But the defence did turn it wide, but didn't come to anything as they come on the attack again here, and that was agonisingly close there. 90th minute. If they'd scored, it wouldn't have exactly made a difference, being as it was the 90th minute. But they did put the ball wide of the post, and it could have at least been one goal for them, but he couldn't quite capitalise on it. As we get the goal kick here, clear the ball up the pitch. We've just got to try and bait. At this point, I was just looking to keep the ball in a way, but we win the ball back on the middle of the pitch and absolutely storming run and finesse one into the back of the net to make it 4-0. And that was just to cap off a wonderful performance for us. A hat-trick, our first hat-trick of the career, and of our career shall I say, in only the second league game. It's our second, I believe that now is our second hat-trick as well, because I think we scored one in the semi-final of the pre-season friendly tournament as well, and absolutely killing the game at the moment. Puts it into the back of the net absolutely beautifully to make it 4-0, and the way that we won the ball back in the middle of the pitch, absolutely just paced everyone and beat everyone to the ball and put it into the back of the net to make it 4-0. And that is how the game ends. It ends 4-0 with us getting a hat-trick and an assist in that game. So that means we're up to 4 goals this season and 2 assists, which is absolutely brilliant, being as we've only played 2 games of the season so far. Well, 3, including the cup game. And you see, we go into our next piece for this episode, which is our training sessions. Like I said in the past couple of episodes, I don't know if it'll be in the next, it should be in the next couple of episodes, where I'll basically be doing this, speeding everything up, and I'll be playing an extra game in each episode. It's either that, or if the episodes end up being too long that way, then I might just get rid of the training sessions altogether and just show you like basically the outcome of the training sessions instead. So that way we'll be able to basically get the seasons overdone quicker, instead of it taking as long, only being able to do 1 game per episode. I'll be able to do 2 and just get through things a bit more quick than what we will be doing if we don't do it that way. But like I say, that should take effect in the next couple of episodes, I think. I think I already have one recorded where I've already done it with 1 game. So I think it will be after that. But you don't know, I might be wrong and actually not have one set up. But like I say, we'll have to see. I think it will definitely be in the next couple of episodes anyway. So we'll go into that, and it will hopefully be a lot more interesting in each episode as well. I suppose I find it fun playing these little game modes anyway, but I suppose it ain't as fun to watch as a game would be, and I understand that. So we'll be doing 2 games an episode instead, and like I say, we might just completely cut this part out, or we might just shorten it down as much as possible, but we'll have to see. As you see here, we're just doing a few training tactics as this comes to the last one of today's episode, which is a penalty taking one, because I've decided to switch around a few training things in this one, to try a couple of new ones basically. Instead of doing the same old ones over and over, we decided to do a couple of different ones in this one. As you see, we go on to the penalties, being as we're having the penalty practice now and had the actual penalty in the last game. I don't think it was a bad penalty, but it's always nice to improve. As you see, we actually smash it out very easily, to be honest. And And I'll leave this part to play, as this is the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.